Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and I sold a couple of things.
Mountain Man. Treasures.
Welcome into the channel, guys. My name is Troy. I'm a reseller in Montana. I go to garage sales and thrift stores, estate sales. I buy things there, and then I sell them for a profit online. At least that's what I usually do. In this batch of, I think, 10 sales, one of them I actually paid the customer to take away from me. I blew it on one of them. We'll talk about that. We're going to take a look at the other stuff that I sold. And sitting here behind me, I got a big old box of, well, you'll find out. We're gonna do an unboxing because I don't have a whole lot of sales to talk about. That's coming up. Let's take a look at what's sold. So here you go. Which one did I pay somebody to send them? We'll get to that one. How about this guy? We'll start right here. This going to Australia. In fact, Laserdisc, The Night of the Generals, sold for $36.10 Australian dollars. Not real high dollar sale there, but we'll make about 10, 12 bucks or so after shipping and everything. We've got a viewer sale here. Chris, good friend of the channel. He's been in and purchased before. He picked up the Helena Brewers hat. Took an offer from Chris, $17 plus shipping. So that a really cool hat, Chris. I hope it fits. Here's the one we blew. Alan Parsons Project, the best of Alan Parsons Project. Now, fortunately, I paid something like 10 cents for this, so I'm basically nothing in, and that's why I listed it. I like Alan Parsons Project a little bit, and so that's why I picked it up, and why even low dollar I decided to list it. And what I thought I did was list it for $1.89 plus shipping. No, I didn't. I listed it for $1.89 free shipping. So somebody bought that. It's going to cost me $3.19 medium mail shipping. They gave me $1.89. So you can see how that math works out. Make sure when you list, guys, that you get that shipping figured out. You make sure that it's free, calculated, whatever it is. Make sure that it's what you want on there. I blew it. Fortunately, it was on a cassette tape, and I'm only going to lose a couple bucks, but still, it's annoying. Here we got Federal Motor Carrier Safety Regulations Pocketbook. Now, this one I got out of a free box, or I guess it was more a free shelf. So nothing into that one. I guess that makes up for this one a little bit. $9.98 plus shipping on that guy. And then we got a comic book here. Picked this up from Dominic, Primetime Treasure Hunter, off of one of his Whatnot auctions. I had to pay up for it. Somebody else was battling me to get this one, but we're still going to make decent money on it. The Real Ghostbusters #1. It's got a cool poster of Slimer, and their first appearance of Slimer is actually in this one. And it sold on an offer that I sent out, $40 plus shipping. And just a couple more, relatively slow. We've got a Transformer. This is Big Daddy. I love the model of this car. Now, it's missing. It has a couple of side cannons that would have gone on it, and there's actually a key, is what it's called. It goes right in that slot back there in the back window. And right out front there, those pop out, and there's a couple of little grabby claws. That's generally lost, honestly, but still, this is a pretty desirable piece. Not super old, but still one that collectors want. It sold for $19.49 free shipping, but I imagine once I box it up, it's going to go out at the 8-ounce rate, so not super heavy. We got some Mary Kay. This is some Mary Kay eyeliner. It's bronze. It sold for $9.98 free shipping. Over here, Fisher-Price Little People, the Nativity set. I think I took the batteries. Yeah, took the batteries out. That star lights up and it plays music. The angel sits up there. And we've got all the pieces. We got the angel. We got different sheep. We got the wise men. We got the whole shebang. We got a couple of trees back there. Picked this up at a garage sale very early this season. And trying to remember what we paid for it. It was it was no more than $5. It was, let's just call it $5, and it sold for $22.74 plus shipping. How about here? We got Iron Butterfly. You got a vinyl back here. This is Ball, and it sold for $4.99 plus shipping. And then some more old media. We got a set of Batman, and we just went 1 through 4. Look at that, Michelle Pfeiffer. We got Arnold. We got the whole crew. There's Jim up there. Batman 1 through 4 on VHS, $9.99 plus media mail shipping. So, yeah, a few things, and that's going to happen, guys, especially if you just started reselling in the last 2 years. This is closer to normal. Now, we do, of course, have other things happening just in the world and economically, stuff like that, but generally, as a general rule of thumb, why is it a rule of thumb and not a rule of pinky? I don't know. Generally, what happens is things slow down in the summer. People get outside. They're playing outside. They're not playing on their computer. And so things are going to slow down during the summer. Just accept that that's going to happen. You know, don't freak out. It's going to pick back up because fourth quarter is coming, guys. Christmas sales, things ramp up like crazy again. So it's just a little bit different if you started in the last couple of years, because this is sort of more normal than what it was when everybody was on lockdown and in their houses and not going anywhere. Everything got kind of artificially ramped up. We're settling back down. So it's okay. Calm down. It'll be all right. Fourth quarter's coming. Let's take a look, because we do have a few extra minutes in this video since it is a little bit shorter. I picked up at a recent sale. Didn't take any video at that sale, but I picked up several things, and I think they're pretty good. One of them, actually here behind me, I got a whole tote of, well, it's old steel-pressed cars, I think. Opened the lid, saw that it was full, and, just asked the guy, what would you take for the whole thing? Not even taking any of them out. I took a gamble on them. I actually threw in a couple of things that I already had sitting off to the side just to sort of mitigate any potential losses. But I have not even looked through these yet. So let's do it together. And I got to keep the tote, which was a big deal. Look at that. Cars. I'm going to put this back. I'm going to try not to... Yeah, it's going to knock everything off my shelf. 1 second. All right, let's try it again. There we go. All right, so I did throw in, I had these controllers sitting over here. These are old Xbox controllers. The joysticks are in nice shape. You know, they're not sloppy. They bounce back. And cosmetically, they're very nice. This is the old S-type. If I can get it to focus there. It doesn't really want to. There you go. The old S controller. I got to plug them in, just make sure they work. But cosmetically, it looks like they should. I mean, they look to be in very nice shape. We got this one. We got this one back here. These are about $15 a piece. So we got $30 in profit right here. And we paid $75 for the whole thing. Okay, so figure... I'm going to have to set this down to take these out because they're wrapped in there. But figure, $30 here, and the tote, even beat up, is worth $5, right? So $35, we got to make 40 off of what's left in here. Let's see what's left. All right, got those out of the way. And, I opened it up and I saw, and the condition is rough. But on some of these, I actually like the way that looks. And so hopefully somebody else out there likes the way it looks too. This one is way beat up. I've been finding some of these lately and finding that I actually really like them. They take room, and they're a little bit of a pain to pack and ship, but I think they're cool. I guess let's start here with parts and pieces. But you can certainly sell parts and pieces. We got farm implements in here too. Check that out. I don't see anything. I don't know if it's a Buddy L or a... Yeah, it's not focusing, but it's Erdl. So this is an Erdl piece. Move those to the side. We got another. So I might sell these. Ooh, sorry. I might sell these like this. Hey, here's a parts and pieces lot. Here's a couple tires. And the grill for something. We'll see. Maybe it's in here. I don't know. The Big Blue. Field engineered. complete with cobwebs and stuff. Okay, so the wheels, that's where that axle came from, is right there. So I don't see any other markings on this guy. Got an old fire truck, and I love it. I think it's really cool, and it's obviously got age to it. We'll blow the dust off of it, but not in awful shape. It would have originally had, you can see some of the string is left right here, so you could actually crank probably the ladder up and down. There's some back here too. It would have attached, and then when you crank this, it's going to raise the ladder. So that's busted, but that's easily fixable. I don't know what the brand on it is, but it is super cool. Stay. All right, so here we got a big old tractor. Pretty cool. And he's got the trailer. It's hydraulic. Let's see if it still works. So hydraulics aren't working. It's a Nylint. Nylint is a good brand. I've got a Nylint dump truck up right now for like $125 or something. So this is a cool piece. It doesn't necessarily work, but it's still a cool shelf sitter. Let me move this one out of the way because it is pretty bulky, and we'll see what else is in here. So we got some more ag stuff. This is a Tonka. See, right there. That's kind of cool. The XR101. Still has the sticker on there, which is nice. None of this I really know a price on, guys. This is honestly just, hey, look, this is neat. Another Nylint. That's another, again, that's a brand to watch out for these old pressed steel. That's pretty cool. I love the old weathered look on these things. If it's completely mint, it looks great, or completely beat up. I don't know if I love the in-between. I love when it shows the age. This thing sat out in some kid's yard and just got destroyed by weather. And I love it. I think that looks cool. So, you know, we'll see. I have no idea the brand on it. It's probably a Nylint. I'll have to dig around and see if I can find anything, but I like it. I think it's cool. Here's what this is, guys. Look, this is the front end. This is a fire truck. NFD, Nylint Fire Department. So we got that. And then this is the actual truck behind it. And look, this thing is huge. This part of it actually is in pretty decent shape, considering. So this might have some significant value, other than it's going to be a bear to ship. But cool, right? Okay, now down here, Construction Supply Company, steel, lumber, and cement. It looks, functionally, it looks okay. It's a little bit banged up. And then, sure enough, there is down here. Now, it's unfortunately busted here, but this is an old Texaco, and Texaco does very well. Unfortunately, we lost a wheel, and so that's gonna kill us. Buddy L, yep. So that's gonna hurt, not having that wheel, unless it looks okay on this side, and then they could at least display it on this side, right? If it's just sitting on a shelf. I'll see. I think it'll sell. I'm just not sure the value on it, since we are missing that wheel. But these Buddy L Texaco tanker trucks, I just sold one up to Canada for like $80 plus international shipping, and the guy was thrilled. I actually gave him a good deal. Even without the wheel, that ought to make up $40 right there. So what do you think? I mean, I guess let me know if you guys think I got a good deal there. If you think some of that is sellable, if you've never touched that stuff, it's obviously dirty, beat up. It's in need of restoration, all of that stuff. Curious what you guys think about that, and if you would have dropped $75 on that stuff. We'll see how I do on it, but when I find cool stuff, sometimes I can't help myself. Guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I got to get some of this stuff listed and packed. We'll see you next time.